For this example, really feeling the vintage vibes. I've got a bit of a warmer Strat here, Deluxe. Again, I'm really, really liking this in my kind of reamp mode where I get to use, really dial in the exact phaser sound I want before an amp. It's like I have a pedal board of phasers, all different styles, and different, really tweak it into what I'm playing. And for this, I'm going to go a little heavy-handed, deep sweep, a little more psychedelic, still a 4-stage. I really like the sound of a 4-stage just because I'm a guitar player, so it's a sound that I grew up with. It's very Univibe, MXR Phase 90, that type of thing. Slow, a very slow sweep. But again, I'm going to go very analog and with a little bit of age. Actually, I got the age cranked on this to make it feel like a vintage phaser. But one of the things here, what I'm going to do is, if you look on we have the 4-stage. Apogee for their odd numbers, what they did was they left it as a 4-stage, but put in a low-pass filter, so it gets even darker, I find. Like, I don't know exactly what kind of mojo they're doing under the hood.
So it just carves out that shimmer that is more prevalent in the even stages, right?
Exactly. So it's like the even stage with just a little more warmth to it. So I'm going for, again, that kind of warm hug of a phaser. There's a little filth in there. See how dark that went?
Yeah, right.
So, but it gets a little dark, but I'm not going to be that heavy-handed with the attack on the guitar. So I'm not going to really overdrive the phaser. So it's a very, very subtle. Like it's not quite. It's not that. Yeah. It's not the album, right? Yeah. I'm not really going for the sound. I'm just going for that really psychedelic kind of deep phase, and you really hear it go super dark, which I like because it's taking off some of the edge of this. And now what we'll do is we'll run it back. We'll put another phaser on. Let's get crazy and do two phasers in series. But I'll do a stereo phaser. And maybe pull that Hendrix thing where we do the 180 flip. So you have that really kind of out of phase spread. And let's see what it sounds like with all of this kind of crazy phasing going on all at the same time. All right, so I'm going to play it back, and I'm going to run it through a second phaser that's essentially running mono to stereo. And I'm going for this really weird swirly effect. I'm going to do 180 degrees phase shift between the two speakers, so you get that really wide thing. Yeah. And I'm gonna play with a few other things. So I'm gonna go back to the 4-stage because we've already got the dark center. So I'm gonna keep around the same kind of center frequency, but I'm gonna mess with the feedback. Where here you could choose on this phaser where you can grab the feedback tap, whether you're at the 4-stage, 6-stage, 8-stage, 12-stage. Yeah. I'm just going to keep it the 4 because it's a 4-stage phaser. Okay. And I'm going to run some feedback through it so it's actually becomes even more pronounced now. And let's see if we can get the sound to kind of spread and jump out of the speakers a little bit. Like I almost want it to be a bit too much. You could, if you're mixing this, you want to check it for mono and stuff like that. But like I want it to be a little over the top and see where we go with it. So let's play that back, and I'll just kind of bring it in.
that really does showcase how powerful these effects can be when
Yeah.
you start diving into what they do and how they do, and the kind of crossover between choruses, flanges, phases, whatever
Mono,
way you use it.
stereo,
Yeah,
using the face with the feedback, and a little bit of a level jump, so it kind of jump it out, so it already
That's right.
there's a bit of a difference there, but
Yeah.
just you feel it just kind of pop wide, but still keeps that's kind of swirly, syrupy phaser sound. It's really a little over the top. You're not gonna use this one every day,
Yeah.
but I really think it sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.